Yo, Shabar from video. Humans are not moving as much as they used to, resulting into you having tight hips. That's why for the next 30 days, I'm going to challenge myself to train my mobility more. So what I did when I started designing is I wrote down 20 different mobility exercises that I probably would likely do, or just some that I've heard of or seen in videos. From those 20 mobility exercises, I only ended up using 13 of them in my program. So if you're trying to create your own mobility program, I recommend you write down a list of mobility exercises. And if you don't know any mobility exercises, you can just go and watch some videos on YouTube. I actually have some videos where I go over some of the best mobility exercises to fix tightness in certain areas, for example like your hips. After you've written all those exercises down, you can just pick a select few of them, and especially if you don't want to be doing a mobility workout for hours or just an hour, and you just want to do it for about 30 minutes and still get the same benefits, you don't want to pick a lot of exercises. If you are having a hard time deciding which exercises you should pick, you should mainly pick mobility exercises that will help you with your goals. So for example, when I was deciding on what mobility exercises I would do, I was picking the ones that I would need to achieve my goals and fix the problems that I have, whether it was hip mobility or lower back pain. And during these 30 days, I'm going to document my journey. So hopefully after these 30 days, I can continue. I'll actually have my full mobility workout program linked in the description. So for day 1, I'm just going to test my mobility from day 1 and then to day 30. So yesterday, after recording the first day of the challenge, I did my full mobility routine. It took about 33 minutes to do, and it would have actually taken a lot longer if I didn't remove a set from each exercise in the program. And the reason I did that is because I felt a lot better after I was already on my second set. And I feel like if I did 3 sets, it wouldn't have done anything to benefit me. So I just stuck with the 2 sets and I felt great. If you're really tight, then you probably should do 3 sets of some mobility exercises. And if you think you're really tight, like I actually thought I was, then you can just decrease the amount of sets you do. So how did I feel after the mobility workout? I felt great. I hope that by the end of this challenge I feel a lot better, and my body can I can just move freely and feel better than I have before, and hopefully it can actually improve my athletic performance when track season comes up, because the event I do specifically requires me to have great hip mobility. So if you're someone that's trying to start a mobility routine, the question that you might have is, should you warm up? And in my opinion, I think you probably should warm up. You want to have exercises kind of for stretching muscle, so you can get the blood flowing in that specific joint. If you really want to have a great warm-up, you can probably do 10 minutes, but I would not recommend you go over the 10 minutes. So just 10 minutes or less is the golden spot. And then there's a test that I didn't do yesterday, but I'm going to do now, and it's just going to be me doing the frog pose, and I'm going to just tell you how I feel. So it doesn't feel great, so I'm feeling very tight, but that's all I had for today.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid?
So what you just saw was my full mobility workout. And today for day 7 of this challenge, I'm just going to do a quick check-in. I don't feel a enormous change in how I feel, but I feel like throughout the first week of this challenge, I feel a little bit better, but it's not like so much better that I can like say that it's already working. So I actually missed a week, well not a week, a day, so hopefully I don't miss any more days and I'm actually able to get a full mobility session in. And if I'm not, I want to try my best to actually like do some sort of stretching or mobility, because doing something like training your like mobility but not doing like the full session is better than not doing anything. So a question that many people may have is, does stretching decrease muscle soreness? In my personal opinion, it really didn't. If you want to decrease your muscle soreness, you just want to focus on recovery. Just get the right amount of sleep per night and eat healthy foods to refuel your body, so your body has the amount of energy that it needs to function and recover properly. I'm glad that you've made it this far into the challenge, and I hope you continue watching, and I'll see you on the next day. I've got some bad news. So I've actually missed 3 days of this challenge. I haven't missed an additional 3 days, but I've missed 3 days in total at the time of recording this video for day 15. So I'm going to have to make up all these 3 days. So I missed one of the days because of the same reason I told you guys on day 7. Because on Wednesdays I usually go to church. What if you miss a day? Definitely gonna be a lot more tighter when you start training your mobility after you haven't trained it in like 3 consecutive days like I did. God is more important than some YouTube video or some challenge. So that's basically kind of why I missed that day, and I just had an emotional night like I said. A mistake I've been making this entire video and during this mobility challenge period is that I haven't actually been training my mobility. I'm still going to continue recording this entire challenge because this just shows that people make mistakes. Even the people that are interested in a certain topic may not know everything. Most of the exercises I put in my mobility program were there just to stretch the muscle. And what does the science say about stretching? Stretching just makes you better at stretching. The same goes as if you were lifting heavy weight or benching a certain amount of weight. You continuing to bench more weight will make you stronger. And speaking of lifting weights, I need to tell you guys what my new maxes are. I now squat 335 pounds, bench press 190 pounds, and I power clean 195. Can't imagine what all my lifts will be when I'm a senior. So comment down below, what do you think my lifts will be when I become a senior? So let's talk more about mobility versus flexibility. So for example, like if you're trying to scratch your back, like I can go up like decent enough for here, but I guarantee you that you've seen this test where you like try to do the like behind the back thing, and like if I do it the other way, I can't do it at all. That's an example of mobility. So an example of flexibility is if you can do the splits. Now I can't do the splits, I'm not flexible. So I'm just going to read it from this book about what mobility and flexibility is. For mobility, mobility is defined as the ability to move or be moved freely and easily. And then flexibility is just the ability for a muscle to stretch passively through a range of motion. Flexibility is just static stretching, and then mobility is more of a like dynamic stretch movement. The book is named Built from Broken. You can get it on Amazon. It's by Scott Hogan. I haven't read like the entire book. I haven't even started like in the front page, but I've just skimmed through the book to find more information when I make videos like this, so I know that my information that I'm providing is correct and I'm not just spreading some false information. So that's all I had for day 15, and I'll see you in the next 15 days. So it's officially day 30 of this challenge, and I actually was planning on increasing this challenge in like the days of how long I would do this challenge to 60, but I decided not to because I had found out that I wasn't training any mobility all along. I think I actually talked about it in my day 15 update, but I haven't been training mobility at all really. I've mainly had mostly stretching exercises in my program, and that's basically just training my flexibility. It's not training my mobility. So I've actually missed a lot more days. Now I'm not trying to make excuses, but the other day I was really sore, and like I was just squatting with my body weight. The soreness made it feel like I was lifting a heavier weight than I was. I was just squatting my body weight. If you made it this far into the video, comment mobility. So I'm still going to test my mobility and show you like if I improved on those tests. I probably am not, and I feel like I didn't pick like the best test to do. Okay, I'm doing the frog pose, which is the same movement I did day 1. I feel better, but I don't really feel it. It's not like really much of a difference. You can try this at home too, but this test was like, you hold like one leg and keep it up, and you like tap it on the ground or something. Ah, crap, I can't even tap it on the ground like I did the first day. I forgot how you do the mobility drill. Okay, yeah, I think that's how you do it, but if that is, I definitely can't do it. I don't know what happened the first day. I didn't even train my mobility really, and now I can't even go down and then come back up with one leg. So, no, I was doing it wrong. I'm supposed to like touch down and then go down. Yeah, I can't do that. I think the next test was like testing my mobility for my shoulders, but I'm not going to do that because I really didn't train my shoulder mobility. And if you want to see me take a creatine for 30 days and see the results after the 30 days, you can watch this video right here. See you there. Peace.